Recording? We are recording. It's a fucking damn good cup of coffee. Okay. What are we doing? Gunpowder. We're talking about gunpowder. Let's talk about gunpowder. So yeah, Gunpowder. This is a track by Paola Bennet. She's a singer-songwriter based in New York. I did this record with her in 2014, I think. Jesus Christ, that was 4 years ago. She's cool. I like her stuff. Go check out her stuff. Go buy her music. Give her your money. She writes really great songs. And if you've heard this before, you're probably thinking, Adam, why the hell are we talking about this? This is a really simple part. It's not particularly hard to play. I don't see why it's worth talking about. Well, here's the thing. This became a really important lesson for me to learn. At the time, I was so stubborn. I had a specific way that I like to approach everything. I was listening to a lot of progressive rock at the time. I was turning into a little bit of a jazz snob. And I always thought that because I was the drummer, that I knew better than the people that were around me. I can't tell you how wrong I was and how important it was for me to track this song in the way that we did. So, writing the parts for this really was a collaboration between me, my friend Justin Opus, the producer, and Paola, all bouncing ideas back and forth, trying to settle on a part that we thought fit the vibe of the song and worked without feeling too intrusive, I guess. So for the bulk of Paola's Something to Win EP, I did the drums in this room. Tracking on my larger setup, limiting myself to, only using specific things, which is this thing that I like to do. When I'm writing drum parts anyway, I like to kind of start from the biggest possible place and work myself downwards from there. Because then if there's a sound that I feel like I want to have, I have it, and I can control myself to not hit, the 8-inch tom or the 16-inch tom or the China cymbals, because not every song needs China cymbals. For the bulk of the other songs on the EP, it went really, really quick. A lot of my first passes ended up being the parts that we used. A lot of it was just normal drummer things, making sure you're locking in with the bass, making sure that you're not kind of stepping on top of the vocals with fills. Make sure that you're playing the appropriate fills, which is definitely a problem that I had at this point in my life. Gotta showcase yourself. Fuck the song, gotta showcase yourself. Anyway, Gunpowder was a little different. The initial demo that we got was, well, you know what? I'll just play it for you. I'm so happy that I still have this file. I'm so happy because this is, I don't know.
Follow me down and I won't play around. In the dark we'll settle close. No one will know. I've seen you before. I know what I'm here for. So close the space between. I'm shivering, tired of playing safe. Fire in your eyes burning, a hazel shade. Been too cold too long, and you're the warmest midnight I've come upon. Light me up, darling, and keep your grip.
I don't know. Gives me chills. Something about it, I don't know. It's special. As a drummer, getting sent something like this, it's a little daunting because when I hear that, I don't hear drums. I don't hear any sort of part that would fit in a way that wouldn't completely destroy the sort of beautiful intimacy that that version has. Which is part of the reason that we got to this one last. We didn't really know what direction we wanted to go in with it, and we didn't have a lot of other instrumentation, or, I say that, I don't know, I haven't talked to them about this in a while. I might be completely off on that. Tell me if I'm wrong. I didn't know what to do. So we did the rest of the songs and just kind of put this one on the back. The biggest development in this song's evolution became the bass line that was provided by my friend Jeremy. Let's, I'm not gonna talk about it. Let's just listen to that. Okay, so now I have something to work with. Now, because I'm a drummer, because I can be kind of impulsive, I almost completely ignored the mystique that this song kind of had and just ran with the bass line. So my first pass on this song sounded a lot like this. And, you know, it's functional, it works, it grooves, but that vibe is gone. I wasn't super happy with it after I recorded it, sent it along to Justin and Paola, tried to see what they thought. You know, again, not super enthusiastic, so okay, we have to go somewhere else with this. So when I start running into problems like this, my first instinct is to always either simplify things or take it an extra step. So let's simplify it first. Hate it. Way too much. Now, it's very me, but it's not right for the song. I don't hate the rhythmic pattern that's happening, or I didn't hate the rhythmic pattern that I was kind of getting at. So I thought maybe if I could take those same accents that I'm hitting with my kick and snare and sort of orchestrate it around the toms to make something a little more melodic. So again, very me, but it's still not right. I liked the direction that this was starting to go in though. You know, taking the snare drum and the cymbals out of the equation really tones down the aggressiveness of the sort of sounds that I was getting before, and it's starting to point us in the right direction. But, you know, the multiple tom thing, as much as I love it, genrely, it's not right for this song. So I had to figure out a way to kind of play that same pattern orchestrated on fewer drums. So let's strip the set down. This is a lot closer to the kit that I recorded this one on. So we took this idea and we kind of ran with it. This is the part that I play at the climax of this song. Like, this is what the drums are at the very end. Obviously, I can't play like that through the whole song, which, of course, me being my 19-year-old self, is exactly what I tried to do on the first try. So we started just stripping the pattern back as much as we could, little by little. So that's what it sounds like on 4 drums. Here's what it sounds like on 2. Okay, how about 1? What if we just played the accents? So now we have a bunch of little pieces to play with, and we can arrange these in an order that fits the dynamics of the song. And even if I play these in ascending order, we have something that naturally has a great sense of forward progression. That's more or less what we stuck with. Playing those parts in that order, building with the song, and we chose to delay the snare drum until the very, very end, so that when I finally hit it, it's just this explosion And that's the only time in the song that I ever even crash a cymbal. So we now have a drum part that complements the dynamics of this song. It builds with it instead of kind of plowing through it the way that I initially did. And that makes all the difference in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and play through the whole thing. Paola, thanks again. Everybody go check out her stuff. Links in the description below. She's a great artist making great stuff, and that's something that should be supported. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one. Let's play it.
Follow me down and I won't play around in the dark will settle close. No one will know. I've seen you before. I know what I'm here for. So close the space between. I'm shivering. Curls and sharp tangles, silhouette against the wall. I know it all, but oh no, I'm starting to wait for what you can give. Cause all we know is how to take and collide. With you none of my rules apply. It's true, I'm tired of playing safe. The fire in your eyes tells me you're here to play. I wanna tell you don't, but then your lips against my collarbone. Light me up and keep your grip. Silver sparking in your fingertips. Lay your life down for me to find. You're a gunpowder light. Light me up and keep your grip. I'm lost when the longing hits. Deadly but so divine. You're a gunpowder light. You don't want, no, you don't want me, but you make it easy to believe. How can I say no? Not much longer, I'm gonna blow. You don't want me, but you make it easy to believe. How can I say no? Not much longer, I'm gonna